What is up, my friends? You are very welcome back after Liverpool have trounced Sparta Prague by 5-1 to all but confirm our place in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. It was almost a perfect night for Jurgen Klopp. There is some injury concerns we need to discuss, namely about Ibrahim Konate and Joe Gomez. But other than that, Jurgen Klopp will know that we can basically put our feet up for the second leg and put out a very young, inexperienced team because, well, they've done the job tonight. 5-1 victors. Could have been 6-1. Maybe should have been 6-1. We will talk about Mohamed Salah's disallowed goal as well. But it is a night of mixed emotions, as we've said. A 5-1 victory, we would have taken it every day of the week. But, you know, we can't say we're not concerned about the situation with Ibrahim Konate and Joe Gomez. And we will do our best to keep you as up to date as we can with that information when Klopp does his post-match interview. So, the man of the match poll is open in the chat for you guys to have your say. The decision is yours. The options are Darwin Núñez, Alexis McAllister, Lucho Diaz and Caoimhín Kelleher. Now, of course, we are being brought to you today with thanks to our friends at SofaScore. And if you guys would like to help us out and get access to a really cool free app with all the latest goal alerts, statistics on the game, scores on the players, download SofaScore from either the link in the description or, of course, scanning the QR code on the screen. So, how are we feeling after it anyway? I mean, it's weird, isn't it? Because I feel delighted about the result. Obviously buzzing, but concerned, of course, till we hear a bit of an update on what went on with the Konate situation and Gomez. Because at least we've seen Konate pulling up with whether it was his hamstring or not. Gomez, it's a bit more uncertain at this moment. Salah's goal was not offside. So, again, my only concern there is, did Gakpo wander in front of the keeper? Because if you look, Gakpo is definitely in an offside position, albeit he doesn't touch the ball. Does he come across the front of the eye line of the goalkeeper? Perhaps, I don't know. But, yeah, certainly to me, looking at the image, I can see Salah was not offside. But it is what it is. It is Liverpool Football Club who get the job done by 5-1. Craig, did Darwin get his hat-trick? No, he didn't. He got taken off about 10 minutes into the second half, I think. No concern, no injury worries or anything like that. He just came off as a precautionary substitution to be replaced by Dominic Szoboszlai. Núñez, my man of the match, said Daza. Well, do vote, mate. The poll is there for you guys to have your say. I don't ever tell you who the man of the match is. We let you decide. Gakpo said, good about Konate. Hope miraculously he recovers. Hopefully we'll hear something from Jurgen in his post-match presser. But as of right now, you know, I don't expect him to be involved against Manchester City. I would be amazed if they feel like it's possible to risk him. Whether it was an ankle or whether it was a hamstring, it didn't look good. And it definitely looked like he pulled up to me. So we'll wait and hear from the manager. How did Darwin score? He scored 2 worldies, to be fair. The first one, 30 yards, buried it. Second one, fantastic volley from his right foot across the front of the keeper into the far corner. Yeah, it's a satisfying day from the score perspective. Not a great night for our friends Brighton over in Roma. It was a 4-0 last result to them, something like that. So that's Roma in all kinds of trouble. Xabi Alonso and Bayer Leverkusen came back from 2-0 down to draw 2-2 on the night at Karabag. So you would think that they will advance in the second leg at the Bayer Arena. So yeah, I mean, our job's done. Now all eyes are going to be on the game against Manchester City. And I don't want to say we have a break in between, but we kind of do now. Between City and United, I would expect none of the starters, or very few of them, to take the field for the reverse leg of this. I always feel sorry for the people who have tickets to the home leg now, because it's kind of going to be a bit of a damn squib, isn't it? Craig, thoughts on Gakpo today? Frustrating. I'm being fair. Frustrating. He'll know we should have had a goal or two today, but look, it didn't cost us. And if you're going to miss chances, let it be in a game where you win the game comfortably anyway. So, yeah, I mean, I don't want to go in on Gakpo because everybody else is, and I don't want to be that guy. So, you know, everyone can have their own say on Cody Gakpo. I would say he's been a good servant to us while we've needed him. And, you know, with players coming back from injury now, we'll probably see his minutes being more limited. You would have to suspect against Manchester City, we'll see Mohamed Salah Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz as the front three. Alisson isn't injured, he just changed his name. Yes, Kelleher, what another performance. Another, I was going to say faultless one with a clean sheet, but, you know, nothing he could have done about that unfortunate own goal from Conor Bradley. Maybe Bradley just wanted to keep Kelleher on his toes. Maybe he thought Queevy was getting a bit cocky with all these clean sheets, and he's like, nah, save this. Okay, he wasn't, but fair enough. I thought Gakpo was better than usual today. Unlucky not to score, said Captain 345. Gakpo made those runs to drag defenders out. He should have scored though. Darwin fantastic, but Kelleher man of the match 10 out of 10, said Alan Sheehan. Very happy with the result, said Dazza. Peace and love. Thank you, Dazza, for your super chat as well, mate. Appreciate that. So let's have a look at the poll anyway and see how the man of the match vote was going so far. Darwin Núñez tops the poll so far with 65%, but of course we will leave that open till the end of the stream. I mean, I feel like I've answered this about 500,000 times, but no, Darwin isn't injured. Every time we make the substitution, it doesn't mean someone's injured. I know it feels like that at times, but no, he's not injured. Don't need to worry about Darwin. It was just a pre-planned thing, I'm sure. James Pearce has said, full-time Liverpool 5-1 victors, emphatic victory for the Reds, puts them on the brink of the quarter-finals of the Europa League. Real golfing class out there. McAllister, Núñez with 2, Diaz and Szoboszlai with the goals. Kelleher outstanding once again. Concern over Canade after he limped off. No mention of a Gomez injury there. So, have we heard anybody outside of Steve McManaman confirm an injury to Gomez? Because not mentioned there from James Pearce. Don't know if he just forgot it or if, I don't know. So we'll wait and hear. I'm sure Klopp will tell the post-match interviewer exactly what the situation was with Gomez. Canade injured? Yeah, it looks like he was injured. It does. Now, how bad that injury is, how long it may or may not keep him out for, we'll have to figure out over the coming days. Elliott not in contention for man of the match? No. I mean, I can't please everyone and I only have 4 options. And honestly, it felt like it doesn't really matter who we put in after Darwin Núñez at this point because Darwin Núñez is going to get man of the match. Thoughts on Endo today? Honestly, not his best game in my opinion, but it didn't need to be. Yeah, I don't know if I've looked at that wrong, but as James Pearce said, there was a real golfing class out there today, and it felt like we could respond whenever we wanted to anything that they do. So yeah, I think we played within ourselves because we didn't really need to hit full pelt. That's my take on it anyway. But most importantly, what a result! Away from home, first leg, 5-1. I'll take that. Do I eat my bogies? No, your mother eats them for me. See, I can be an asshole as well. And no, I've never done that actually. I roll them. I do sculpt them, definitely. And I'm obsessed with having a clean nose. But no, I don't eat them. Never been a muncher of the bogies. Do you think Mo was offside? No, because he wasn't. Not a hope. The only way they can justify ruling that goal out is if they somehow come up with this idea that Gakpo wandered into an offside position and blocked the keeper. But Mo, in the images I've seen, both on the screen and in a still image here, does not look offside to me. Where is Endo? I'm sure he's in the dressing room, probably having a shower. Craig, I saw a picture of Salah he was on. So again, I'm going to just keep repeating myself. The only way I can assume that they've ruled out that goal is to say Gakpo was offside somehow. Because you've all seen the images I've seen. Mo does not look offside. And we didn't see a still image with the lines to show us that they thought he was offside. So at this moment, we don't know why the goal was ruled out other than somebody was offside. Doesn't look like Mo though. I agree with you all on that. Does not look like Mo was off. Remember me, the biggest Darwin fan. Well, welcome back in, my friend. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for your super sticker as well. Appreciate your support. Macca is magic. Yeah, Alexis McAllister's having a great run, isn't he? Really showing his class at the minute, Alexis. So people coming in saying, Craig, Gakpo was poor again. I mean this with love and kindness. Really, I do. But who cares? Who cares if Gakpo was crap? Who cares if we won? 5-1. After that, other than the injury part, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't care who scores the goals. I don't care. We won 5-1. And the job is done with a game to spare. That's all I take from this game. I'm concerned about the injuries, of course. But come on. 5-1. What's there to be unhappy about? Don't be looking... Okay, Gakpo might not have had his greatest ever game, but who cares? We won 5-1. Did Dan's play? No, he had a concussion, Matt. He was ruled out, unfortunately. Remember the collision he had with the Nottingham Forest keeper? Unfortunately, that caused him a concussion, so he was ruled out and didn't travel with the team. I missed the injury. Who got injured? The only one we can probably confirm, Morgan, was Kanade, who was tracking back and pulled up, and it looked like it was his hamstring. Journalists unsure whether it was hamstring or just above his ankle, but either way, he was substituted for Virgil van Dijk. The Gomez one came at half-time, and we don't know if it was pre-planned or if Gomez has an injury. McManaman inside his own head was telling the world Gomez had an injury apparently, but we don't know yet, which is why I'm always slow to say someone's injured, because I don't know what Steve Manaman has been told or if he was guessing. So that's why I said let's wait for a confirmation. And when James Pearce posted his post-match tweet, he said, emphatic victory for the Reds, puts them on the brink of the quarter-finals of the Europa League, real golfing class. McAllister, Nunez, Diaz and Szoboszlai with the goals, Kelleher outstanding once again. And James just finishes up by saying, concern over Kanade after he limped off. No mention of a Gomez injury. Pranav said Robbo was really bad, shambles defensively and nothing attacking wise. Again, Pranav, dude, we won 5-1. I mean, I get it, there is fine tuning to be done, but we won. I get what you're saying, but let's go with the positive angle, bro. We won. And again, the momentum carries us into that Man City game now. James White said, Craig, love the channel. Thank you, James. Don't think it was Gakpo. My stream looked at the Salah ball. Also just had a look at Carvalho. A whole looks amazing. Again, I don't know why it was ruled out, James. I agree with everybody that Salah does not look offside. I'm on board. But I'm just trying to maybe figure out what it was. Because all we got to see was the ref putting his hand up and making the offside signal. Thoughts on Nunez, said John McDonald. John, same as you, bro. The confidence that must be flowing through Darwin Nunez right now is incredible. Obviously, just confirmed his goal of the month as well for February for Match of the Day for that beautiful little scoop over the keeper. Now he's backed that up today with 2 fantastic goals. Yeah, delighted with Darwin. And he looks happy, content, in a good place. And hopefully he sticks a couple past Ederson at the weekend. Look at the pick on the cut of grass. I think he's just off. I don't. I think the shoulder of the defender's playing them on. But either way, we still didn't see it, right? If it was just off, we still should have seen the lines. And that, like, if you want to remove any questions from people of shenanigans ratting, then show the lines if he's offside. But we didn't see them, so I guess we're all just trying to figure it out. But look, again, I feel like we're concentrating on the negatives. Let's concentrate on the positives. Liverpool Football Club have gone away in Europe and destroyed the opposition, putting the whole tie to bed in the first game. Pretty much perfect. Kelleher would walk into most teams, has done well starting for Alisson. Yeah, I feel like there's some people though that need to be eating some humble pie on Kelleher. And for once, I ain't one of them. Normally I eat the Joe Gomez or Curtis Jones humble pie. But I back Kelleher all the way through when people were saying, oh, Kelleher's crap, Kelleher crap. Told you he's a good keeper. And sometimes, like Klopp said, they just need rhythm. They just need matches. And Kelleher has shown his class now. And, I'm delighted for him because he's worked hard to make sure that he's ready and shown the world what he's about. And I think whatever happens here, it changes. Craig, you predicted 1-1. Yes, I did. Did you look at the team I predicted, though, smart arse? I know you're laughing and going, you predicted 1-1. Did you see my predicted 11 versus the 11 that started the game? It's quite different, right? So, who cares? I got a score prediction wrong. Brilliant. That's amazing, mate. I hope that makes your whole week, by the way. But I'm very happy to be wrong. In fact, I've probably never been happier to be wrong about a score prediction. I much prefer the 5-1 over my predicted for 1-1. So, yes.
I'd love to see a league table based on your predictions like 38 Liverpool wins.
Yeah. Well, occasionally a draw. And if you listen to me as well, we'd never keep a clean sheet away from home. I never ever go for us to win 2-0 away from home. Sick of Ibu always injured, covering other players. See, there's two ways to look at that. I get what you're saying, but there's also the question of, is he injury prone? Let's be honest, it doesn't matter what he's doing out there, whether it's covering a player or not, he does seem to pick up, for a young man, quite a few muscle strains. And he doesn't really ever seem to be able to go 15 games in a row without being injured. So, I mean, I get that, again, people are looking for a scapegoat, but the question is this going to be a persistent issue? And I don't know the answer to that, obviously, as not being a medical professional. Is Canade, Nunes and Gomez all injured? Nunes, 100% not injured. Canade, potentially yes. Gomez, don't know at this moment in time. Craig, you're a peach and a half. Thanks for putting the prots in their place. It's like they think I actually have the ability to predict the future. Like, I've never been happier to be wrong in a score prediction. The 5-1's far more sexy than my 1-1. Although I'm still not trying to say I'm brilliant, because I did adjust it 2-1 as a win. But again, 5-1, job done. I'm over the moon with that. What will the front three look like against Man City? I totally expect it to be Salah, Darwin, Lucho. That'd be what I would expect. Midfield's got to be an interesting one. Probably, I think we've probably seen it actually today. Endo, McAllister, Szoboszlai is probably my guess at the front, or the midfield three for the City game. Can we just take a minute though to just show a bit of love to Darwin Núñez, because he's brought us all on this mad journey since he's come to the football club. We've been blown away. We've been angered. We've been in love. We've had it all. But recently, he's settling in. And you got to say, the boy's in form. You know, goal of the month, as I said, for February. 2 absolute top-notch goals today. Yeah, let's give the man his flowers because he deserves them. He's been absolutely unplayable recently. So much love to Darwin Núñez. Is the City game Saturday or Sunday? It's Sunday at 3:45 p.m. So not the normal 4:30 kickoff. Important to point it out, it is 3:45 p.m. Let's go through some of the stats from the game with thanks to our friends from Lineup Builder. Do, by the way, check out Lineup Builder if you're somebody like me that likes to do your predicted 11s and tinker around. You won't find a better app. You won't find better friends of the channel than our friends at Lineup Builder. The app's completely free, or you can go directly to the website lineupbuilder.co.uk as well. We wouldn't be able to power these stats and have the graphics and stuff without the help and support of our friends at Lineup Builder. So today you can see that we have 63% of the ball versus Sparta Prague's 37. Both teams had a fair amount of shots on goal. 11 for Sparta Prague, 7 on target versus 20 from Liverpool with 11 on target. Corners, 8 in total in the game, 5 to Sparta Prague, 3 to Liverpool. XG is interesting, 0.86 to Sparta, 2.51 to Liverpool. So yeah, as I said, interesting and thoroughly deserved victory. I'm so happy about that because this gives us a break next week, midweek. Kumas and any of the other kids that he wants. Hell, I'm even going to say it. Give Adrian a game. Give him a game. Give him a game next Thursday against Sparta Prague at Anfield. I feel comfortable with a 4-goal lead. We'll be alright. Famous last words though. He won't be conceding 6 like the other lad. Wah, 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 wah. He didn't though. He conceded 7, so. Is Canada injured now? Potentially is the answer, I guess. I would say yes, but I don't expect to see him on Sunday after him going off with even a doubt or a niggle. I still wouldn't expect him. Leverkusen saved in the 92nd minute 2-2 against Karabag. Again, bandwidth issue there, and this is even with the new one. No, I think the stream did buffer for a second. There's something like every time someone bangs a specific door in my house. I'm not joking. Every time somebody opens a specific door, the stream drops for a second. So what we've learned from this is nobody's allowed closed doors in my house. So is it Joe or Kwanzaa for Sunday? I guess got cool. The answer to that is we need to wait and see what happens for Joe Gomez. I still don't know as of now if Gomez is injured or not. Let's have a look at the man of the match poll though, shall we? And it is Darwin Núñez with almost 4,000 votes cast so far, who is romping away with 65% of the vote. Metal door. No, mate, we can't afford metal doors. Don't be silly. Metal doors. No, no, no. Is Connor in my house? Connor, are you in my house?
I think so.
No, there's some fella looked like Kelleher sitting on the sofa though. What backline would you play against Man City if Kanade is injured? Bradley. Do you know what? I'm going to say it. If Gomez isn't injured, I'd play him at left back against City. I would. I agree with everyone, and I agree that Robertson's working his way back to fitness, but I have to say I'd feel more comfortable with Gomez at left back. So at this moment, if Kanade is injured, Bradley, Van Dijk, Kwanzaa, Gomez. That'll be my back four. Midfield, Endo, McAllister. I'm torn because I feel normally I should say Szoboszlai, but Elliott I'd be equally as comfortable with. And then up top, Salah on the right, Darwin through the middle, and Diaz on the left. That would be what I would expect. Aaron, how are you, my friend? Said after that result, I think City are going to be worried. Darwin has arrived. Mo is back. Dom is back. After that game, I'm confident we can get past City. I'm confident, but they are a good side. So, you know, it is one of those let's wait and see moments on Sunday. But I just want to remind everybody as well that on Sunday, we will be starting even earlier than normal. We feel like it's a massive game that needs a massive build-up. So we will be starting our match coverage from 2:15 on Sunday. 2:15, 1 hour and a half before the game gets underway. Because it's a big game. It's a big game. Someone said not Harvey. I don't care. Honestly, I'm sick of you Elliot haters. You can jump off. Yeah, a bed. I was trying to think of something that wasn't too high there. Yeah, you can jump in the bin. Leave Elliot alone. And if you don't think he could potentially deserve a start, then I don't know what football you're looking at. Because Elliot's been top notch. So, yeah, I don't mind which one of them starts. If Elliot starts, grand. If Dominic Szoboszlai starts, grand. Kate, how are you, my friend? Said Canade was sub potential injury. Yes, potential. Have we heard any comments or anything yet from Klopp?
Not to see this.
Is Southgate your dream United coach? Yeah. Kind of is, yeah. I feel like that would be just a perfect amount of suffering for United fans. Spring forward this weekend. Is it not the end of the month?
No, it's when we're in Boston, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think it is this weekend. I thought it was the end of the month. The hour change.
March 31st.
Yeah, it's March 31st, so there you go. It's not this weekend. I was thinking it was a bit later in the month. How was Salah offside? Well, for me, the short answer is he wasn't. You know, again, I don't know why the goal was ruled out. I know it was offside, but I agree with everybody. I don't for 1 second think Salah was offside. No, I don't see it. Graham Potter for United, because then they'd have a Harry and a Potter. There you go. WhatsApp Elliot comments. Thank you, Mark. What's this? Okay. Harvey Elliott said it was probably the best possible thing that could happen, especially with the second leg coming up. I thought we were very clinical in front of goal. Thank you for that. Some more comments from Elliot here. I don't think we were at our best, but we made our way through. Again, we're just waiting for any talk on injuries. Great win tonight. Nunes is on fire, said Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate your super chat. My friends, look at the top corner. We are just 170 subscribers away from 247,000. If you have not hit the subscribe button, please do. Harvey Elliott speaking about Darwin Nunes. This is what Elliott had to say. He's a very clinical striker. If you put him in front for half the chances, he's more likely going to take them. We're over the moon for him, and Haaland's a big dirty fraud. Okay, I may have made up the last sentence, but the rest of it he definitely did say about Darwin. That 4-0 result for Brighton is not a good look, is it? And that definitely is the I don't want Roberto De Zerbi game anymore. Definitely not.
You chance of him being sacked now?
No, because they know there's a payday coming. They know somebody's going to come in for him.
That's true.
Sparta got Darwizzied. Love that, mate. Love that, Oxy. Did you hear Mike Tyson's going to be fighting Jake Paul? Yeah, I know. Because Tyson was too scared to fight me. Yeah, no, I did see it, and it is mental. So what's this there then? Klopp. The result was much better than the performance. We adapted in the game, and we told the boys at halftime that we should do it. Sparta had chances. What's this? According to TNT Sports, Ibrahima Konate's situation was precautionary. He said if he carried on, it may be a problem, so we will see for Sunday. So I guess more optimistic. Precaution on Konate, which I guess is good news. So that's definitely not him ruled out. I like the idea it was precautionary. Oh, Rangers 1-0 up against Benfica. Good, that is good news. Obviously, we want to hear if there's anything on Joe Gomez, but good news to hear it was precautionary. What's this one? Klopp asked for if you take any Sparta player at Liverpool. I retire in the summer. Do I need to take him on holiday? Good man, Klopp. Best way of getting out of that. Elliot's been amazing, Craig. What do you think is Elliot's best position? Right side of midfield, or, you know, a bit more of a free role behind, but right side of midfield. Right. Klopp speaking about Konate said, Ibu said to me, if I do another sprint, it could be set. Should be fine, but we don't know. Joe Gomez is fine, played a lot, rotation. So yeah, McManaman talking out his arse. Confirmed, no injury to Joe Gomez. Just again, confirmed, no injury to Joe Gomez. It was rotation, so it was a pre-planned thing. 45 for Joe, 45 for Conor Bradley. So no injury to Joe Gomez. That's the big news that I take from that. And precautionary on Konate. So good. Better than I was expecting to hear from Jurgen, if I'm being honest with you. So I will take that as a win.
Yeah, that TNT Sports post, well, that was actually Klopp talking to that presenter. So the precautionary thing was actually from Klopp.
Cool. Good news, that. Good news. Again, though, I would question, why is McManaman saying injured if he didn't know? It annoys me because, again, it sets a narrative. Now, look, it could be a perfectly innocent explanation or mistake, maybe just assumed. But last thing we need to hear is injuries, right? As Liverpool fans, it's a word that triggers us at the moment. So, look, again, just to confirm, no injury to Joe Gomez, precautionary for Ibrahima Konate. and no other injury issues or concerns. So good news. McManaman also thought Núñez' first goal was a goalkeeping error. Well, to be fair, the keeper dived and the ball moved so much that it swerved back left. So that shows you how much McManaman knows about goalkeeping, but there you go. Am I nervous for Man City on Sunday? I'm optimistic and I'm excited. Barry, thank you, my man. Barry gifting another 20 Anfield Agenda memberships. Absolute legend, mate. Thank you so much. And I'm sure that they will be massively appreciated as well. So, my friends, on that amazing note from Barry, thank you. Just two things before we finish up. Again, if you'd like to help out the channel, and it does help us financially, but it costs you absolutely nothing, do scan that QR code in the bottom right corner, or use the link pinned to both the top of the chat and in the description of the stream. If you download SofaScore completely free with our link, it helps us out, but importantly, it also gives you a really cool app that will give you up-to-date notifications, the fastest in the business about goal alerts. It gives you up-to-date player ratings from how SofaScore reviewed each player's performances, and lots of other cool statistics and stuff. It's completely free for you to download, and it really does help us out as well, so thank you to that. If you haven't subscribed, we'd love you to do that. As you can see, top corner, we're closing in on 247,000 subscribers, and pretty good evening, I think you will agree. Just to confirm again, Liverpool have gone over to Prague and beaten Sparta by 5-1. First goal came from the penalty spot from Alexis McAllister, who both won and took the penalty. Next two goals were two absolute bangers from Darwin Núñez. Lucho came up fourth, and then Dominic Szoboszlai with the fifth. We're all wondering and scratching our heads as to why on earth the Mohamed Salah goal was ruled out, but hey, maybe we'll never know. But what we do know is your Anfield Agenda man of the match is Darwin Núñez, with over 4,500 votes cast, with 64% of the vote. Darwin is your Anfield Agenda man of the match. Now, a couple of little things. Do drop a like before you head off. And as I said, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. I'm going to go record the player ratings video, so keep an eye out for that dropping soon. And also, social media reaction. We were going to give you guys the take on what happened, what Liverpool fans were saying during the game. Keep an eye out on the Anfield Agenda Clips channel for that video, which should be going up later on. So if you haven't already subscribed to the Clips channel, just do a little search. So look, much love. Thank you for your support again today. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. And job done. Your Reds are pretty much in the quarterfinal of the Europa League. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.